Hey everyone, so I'm coming to my final moments of study abroad, and it sucks. I have like 2.5 months before I have to go back to America, and it's going by way too fast. Once you get to the point where you're realizing you have to go back home, you start thinking of just a shit ton of stuff. They call this reflection. And at least for me, I can't help it. I think it hits you whether you want it to hit you or not. I remember when my anxiety was at its worst that it's ever been in my entire life. I didn't want to do anything by myself. I didn't want to go to the grocery store. I didn't even want to go to like school events that I was invited to unless my boyfriend went with me. I was so like nervous to go by myself. I thought that if I didn't have someone there with me, be it a friend, be it my boyfriend, be it a family member, that I just wouldn't be able to deal in this situation. What if I go and I get a panic attack and someone who doesn't know me and know how to deal with that situation, what if they're not there? Suddenly being on my own, having to face everything, be it something as small as going to the grocery store or something as big as coming to Japan, I had to face those things on my own. I had to deal with the feelings. I didn't have people to talk to about it. I was very much alone for a while, and even sometimes still now that gets to me, gets my anxiety riled up. But when I compare the me that I am now to the me that I was, I'm glad that life took me where it has. I came to Japan excited, but very, very, very afraid. What if I can't do it? What if this plethora of things happens? What if I have panic attacks here? What am I gonna do? Every single thing that I was scared about happened. My aunt passed away. I had a really good friend pass away in a car accident. I got to a very, very low point when dealing with anxiety and depression. I've had multiple panic attacks, and throughout all of these things, I've had to be able to pick myself up after them. I remember sitting in this room so many nights, not sleeping, thinking I should just give up, I should just go back to America because I'm a failure and I don't know why I came here in the first place. And now that I have 2.5 months left and I get to look at those down moments and think like, I was able to get through that on my own. Of course there's the fear that when I go back to the States I'm gonna regress. Living in the States is nothing compared as it is to being a foreigner in Japan. People who watch me will leave me messages on my anxiety videos saying things like, I really want to go to Japan. Oh, your videos, I have anxiety too, but you came to Japan. I really hope I can do it. Things like that. I'm really, really glad that you guys can get that kind of encouragement from me. I think that it's just all about stepping out of your comfort zone and really pushing yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, every day is a challenge. Every day is pushing yourself through things. Some days are worse than others, the same as it is back home. But once you get away from everything that makes you feel comfortable and you're really forced to sit down with those dark thoughts that you have and you don't have someone there to help you, it shows you a side of yourself that you probably didn't know that you had. My mom used to always tell me when I was able to talk to her that I'm such the strong person, and I was never able to believe that. I would always, laugh on the inside, like, you don't know me, Mom. But for the first time ever, I do feel like I can handle any situation that's thrown at me one way or another. And for those of you who are aspiring to get out of your comfort zone, to come to Japan, to go anywhere, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you do it. Despite any odds that you might feel, despite all the negativity, your worries, your fears, the things that people around you say, if you have something that you want to do, you shouldn't let anything, including yourself, hold you back. I look back on my life and I think of all the things that I didn't do because of my anxiety or because what if someone thought this of me. I'm still very much concerned of what people think of me. But the only difference is that I'm not going to stop the things that I want to do based on those thoughts. That's a lesson that took me a really, really long time to learn, and it's not something that I want to throw away. And I hope that it's something that all of you can learn too. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, bye!